What's up, folks? 8 to 5 Trader here, giving you guys my trades for today. I didn't trade, I want to say last Thursday or Friday, but I did trade today. I didn't see anything those last 2 days. I've been trying to step back a little bit. And then I got a little crazy today, but hey, we're plus 63 at the commissions, 51.64. So right after ECN fees come out, it should be around like plus 40. But trade a few things today. BSX. Um, TXN broke some rules. Didn't trade. I traded the first 5 minutes. Had I not, this would have been my definitely would have been my P&L for today. So right at $200. But hey, I traded the first 5 minutes and I messed up. What do you know? So first trade we're gonna go over is BSX. I tried to go long at the open for open range breakout to the top. I went off of the 1 minute here. Had a 1 minute open range breakup. It pushed up, but it didn't hold. I think I went long 300. So I got a nice pop. It was like 30 some bucks. Then it didn't hold, came back down. Then it tried to go up again, and I went long again at the top. Didn't work out, sold, lost 66 bucks on that. And then I flipped to a short, and I saw my a signal basically on the 2 minute where I felt like the price action was coming back down. So I went short. And then plus the 9 moving average and the 20 were under the VWAP, which is something that I look for. I took it short, and then I scaled out several times, and I made 140 on that to the downside. TXN, I also traded in the first 5 minutes. Dumb. What did I do here? What is that? I went short. So I went short thinking we're going to reverse right here. Go off of the 9 moving average. They call this the Rising Devil in our chat room, where the price action, if it's gapping down, what'll happen is if it's going down, the price action will squeeze back up to some of the moving averages and then sell back off. And basically, had I waited the first 5 minutes, I would actually gotten the signal that I had that I see a lot, where the price action actually forms a kind of goes parabolic, where it goes up and it kind of curls over. And I see that a lot on the 2 minute. But had I waited the first 5 minutes like I normally would have, I would have actually gotten that move, even though the move did not last. But it would have saved me this $80 loss. So it is what it is. But yeah, I took a pretty nasty loss. And had I held it, for probably a few more seconds, that minute would have closed, and then it would have finally probably rolled back over, and I could have got out of break even. But it is what it is. IRBT, I took a long position at the very top. Had a bit of FOMO here. This at the top, I don't have the. I want to say it was a level. It was either a level or the 200 moving average. One of those were right here, and I took it right at the top. That's why that wick was right there, and the price action came down, and it finally broke through that. But I realized that I took the trade so late at the top, and I went ahead and got out, and I didn't really care what it did because I didn't want to get caught in a drop, which ended up happening right after that candle. But you can see that signal, that parabolic move again. It went up and it finally curled over. So that would have been a great short from right there. And definitely the signal was there on the 2 minute as well to coincide with what I see on the 5 minute. So definitely had the opportunity to get in there. I didn't have shares to short, but you could have shorted this from 49. Definitely could have had a, let's see, 49-ish risk reward, 40 cents. But you didn't probably have to hold it that long. But either way, you guys can see, like, when it makes that move, you definitely had a potential to roll over, and I guess your stock could have been higher day. So it is what it is. Cat. Let's see what I did with Cat. I took a late short on Cat. Same thing, made that move goes up and starts to curl over. Only thing though with this one though is that the non-moving average was not below VWAP, which made this one a bit tricky. So I was late on getting on this, but I took 100 shares here. My stop was right above this. It was a very tight stop above the previous day close, which is the dotted line here, and the non-moving average. And then I finally got the move down. I didn't hold it for 2 minutes, which is what I should have, and I definitely would have made a lot more on that trade. I try to hold my moves for at least 2 minutes when they're working out for me to maximize before I start scaling out. But either way, I made 57 bucks on that. Took everything off near the 50 moving average, and I was done with that. So plus 63, taking it easy. I'm actually studying on trading sim my trades, so I can kind of, I guess, I'm trying to narrow my trades down to one strategy, which is more so this move, this curl over, which is actually what you guys can see. It happened several times today, just at different time points. I've been looking for just that on the bottom and the going long and short. So I feel like I find those really easily. And if I can just kind of set a rule where I only trade those, I think I'll be good. But that's what I'm gonna do and see what we get out of it. So yeah, catch y'all on the next one.